Alright, so you want a truth flower, do ya? Well, at least we still have our lacquered duck. What is this stuff? Beans. Gastronomically speaking, very few things repulse you as much as peas. Wait, I thought this said beans. The game's not in its head. Blocks of yak butter. With a slight gesture of assent, your master authorizes you to take a block of butter. What do we have here? The honey your master uses to sweeten the sampa. You can't leave your master without honey for the sampa, I guess. A little stove your master uses to cook the ground sampa. You won't interfere with the proper cooking of the sampa. Alright, well, let's go see what's outside. There are coals in the bottom part. The burner gets hot and heats up the powdered incense in the top part. If you tried to pick up the coals inside it, you'd burn your hand. The bird is just below the truth flowers. No matter how much courage you gather up to jump, you'll never make it. I gotta draw him over. Although the lacquered duck would be better hot, the scent of incense would overpower its traditional taste. I don't want to throw it at the nest, I want to throw it at the bird. Melted butter would be messy to carry. No shit. Wonder what else. How are we going to get this bird's attention? How are we going to get your attention, Mr. Bird? Are we done with this side of the room? The corn. You take a handful of corn kernels. Oh, I'm not supposed to ring the bell. Oh, damn. Alright. Alright, so I got corn kernels. You'd do anything to saute the corn in a little butter, wouldn't you? Well, forget it. Alright. What's outside? You don't need the half-empty bag or the tiny bit of salt that's left in it. Alrighty. I don't think we can do anything else out here. Can I butter it? The grease unjams the brake, allowing the crank to turn. Aw, yeah. What's in the bucket? Alright, you don't need to show me all this. There we go. It could have been lying at the bottom of the void for years. You would have to lean out over the void to untie the knot that ties the bucket to the pulley. Too risky. Well, can I bring it in? The old rope is no match for a blade. Bucket. You're not going to put this inside the bucket. Well, why not? Well, whatever. We got a bucket. Can I throw the bucket at the... No. Alright. You see no reason to heat up the bucket. Well, I want to put the butter in the bucket. Alright, then. Fine. I can't do anything else over here. Can I get some sampa? No. The master has given you his blessing to take a little honey, just a little, with the ladle. Alright. What am I gonna do with the honey? Does he have anything else to say to us?
Master, Is it true that you defeated the dragon yak?
As true as it is that I never spare the life of anyone who doubts it.
Damn.
Why can't I remember anything about my previous life?
It's not my role to help you with that, young disciple. Nevertheless, something I teach you today might help you recover your memory tomorrow.
Alright. Fuck. What else can we do in here? Nothing. 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 Alright, so we have honey, we have like butter, we have corn kernels. What else can we click on? What is this? The wall has small holes spaced irregularly. There's nothing you can take. You put the kernels of corn in one of the holes in the wall and... Aw, yeah! You pour some honey in one of the holes in the wall. What about the butter? No? That's it? Well, okay, I put the honey there. What else can I get? Well, we got honey there. Can I go get my daily ration of water? What? So I got the bird to eat some kernels of corn. Did I fuck this up? What do you got for me? Again, look in the bags. Oh yeah, I fucked something up. Definitely fucked something up. Alright. So what happens if I put this here now? And as before... What? Oh god, now I gotta get more corn. I thought he was supposed to get himself stuck or something. That's what I thought the honey would do. I'm missing something that I can put in the holes in the wall. No, I don't want to throw it off. Jabbing with the katana, you break the layer of ice that surrounds the dead bush, take up the soil, and pull it out with its roots. I don't want to throw it. What the fuck do I do with that? Alrighty then. Where did the bush go? Well, shit. No shit, the bird is still hungry. You offered food to the bluebird for the last time, and... Oh, I just had to do it 3 times? Alright. Discover that several seeds that had fallen from the bush into the nest. The only thing you needed from the wall were the seeds, and there are none left. Oh. Truth flower seeds. So I need to plant the truth flower seeds. You bury the seeds with the knowledge that on their own they'll take a long time to germinate. So what would contain... Does he have anything more for us? Like...
Why is there always incense in the burner on the porch?
Because its aroma penetrates the soul. It shows us our inner self and helps us become one with the universe.
I understand.
I love pulling your leg, young disciple.
Why can't I remember?
It's
Oh,
not
God.
never.
So something with the incense. Can I take incense off of it now? No, I guess not. Fuck. I need help. Look for a dragon and kill it? You serious? Tying it with the rope, you put the bucket underneath one of the icicles, which you cut off cleanly with the katana. Ah, the icicle will make the soil wet enough for the seeds to germinate. Well, what the... Oh, I have to melt it. Got some water. You water the seeds day after day, week after week, until... Truth flower!
Demonstrated that you possess the patience, the astuteness, the perseverance, and the respect for life required to learn to control your unknown sense.
Thank you, Master.
Have you finished your chores for today?
Yes, Master.
Good. Because today you won't be capable of doing anything else. Prepare yourself.
Oh, damn.
Forget you have eyes and open your unknown sense. Prepare yourself.
We're learning to be a badass.
I'll never be able to do it.
Never doesn't exist. Patience, yes. This time you lasted 1 second longer. Prepare yourself.
So we're getting beat up in the dark by a blind man. That doesn't seem fair. Who the fuck is that?
Henry!
John!
Release her!
Not yet. First, you're going to make me immortal.
Not on your life.
Such rancor. And what about her?
No! Ah!
Whoa!
You have 20 minutes to prepare the potion. Half hour at most.
What the fuck?
Your sainted mother has brought everything a good alchemist could possibly need. Right, Doctor?
What the fuck?
Recognize this, John? I found it in Bratislava. Who knows how it got there?
Bratislava.
Well, a simple carpenter's cup would have worked just as well.
John,
Thank
She
you.
just die?
So, John, tell me everything. Did you meet Napoleon, Nostradamus, Marilyn Monroe, Hitler?
Keeping quiet.
Come on, John. I just want to enjoy a pleasant moment while the girl is reviving.
An idea races through your head. Henry, Cooper, your fake mother.
That scar. Does it hurt?
Only when it's gonna rain. The doctors that Henry hired were the best.
In less capable hands, I would have never made it.
Did you enjoy torturing me?
Yes, it made me feel good. Powerful, dangerous, fulfilled. Revenge is addictive.
Fuck you.
Did you ever feel guilty about it?
One day, around a year after you got there, you'd passed out after I broke several of your ribs with the baseball bat. You woke up and asked, "Do you know what your name is?" I said, and I quote, "My name is Samuel. Samuel Cooper." You said only this, "You're lucky, Samuel. It was weeks before I tortured you again."
What do you think Henry will do if the potion works? Will he let you drink it?
Henry is my best friend. And well, isn't that right, Henry?
I'm your only friend, Cooper. The only one. But, do you know what?
I like how his eyes are like twitching when he's talking.
My life began at the same time yours did. In the university. The day we teamed up to kill Ralph Martinson. Nobody could understand how we got along so well. The hard-working weakling heir and the penniless jock. But what we had, and we have in common, nobody else shares. We're special, Cooper, you and I. How could I face immortality without you, Cooper?
This is retarded.
Why were you pretending to be my mother?
John, Henry made me do it. He threatened me. He invented this entire story to get you involved in the investigation.
That's a joke.
Who are you really?
Who I say I am. Elaine yesterday.
Is it true what you told me about your husband?
Almost all of it. Frank was my thesis director, and I fell in love with him. He died at 84, 3 years ago, peacefully in his bed. Not in Cadway Station, like I told you. Henry invented that story, and had me tell it to you.
Huh.
Are you really an expert on medieval sects?
All the books and articles written by Frank and myself that you read were authentic.
How did you get involved in all this?
Henry hired me 2 years ago when he had only one clue, the symbol of the Y. I learned of its connection to the Order of the Flesh, the torture methods they employed. But that's it. A few months ago, Henry hired me again. But this time at gunpoint. I pretended to be your mother up until your fake suicide in Paris. And when you came back to life, I played the role again, as if nothing had happened.
Weak.
What do you get out of all this?
I stay alive. If Pauline comes back to life, we'll all drink from this chalice.
You know, Henry, do you really believe he'll let you drink from it?
Yes? Right, Henry?
Of course, Elaine. You know me, and you know that I'm not a tightwad. I'm the American millionaire who dedicates the most money and time to charity. White Enterprises shares its patents with any NGO that wants to use them for the common good. I've created hospitals, schools, and community centers all over the country. You know me, and you know that I do whatever's necessary to get what I want. But you also know that when I have something, I share it. Elaine, you can rest assured that when I become immortal, you will too.
I don't think he's telling the truth to you
How
people.
long were you torturing me in that room?
From the day we took you there, 2 years went by. But I missed out on the first month, thanks to you.
Anytime, Cooper, anytime.
How many have you killed?
Not that many. Around 50. Well, twice that if I count you.
Why did you kill Pauline's father?
He didn't want to play ball.
How did you get to Petit?
It was your friend Boris in Cadway Station.
He says he lived in Paris, Berlin, Moscow. What a shame. Look, wax from the candles has dripped on the cake.
I started monitoring the libraries in all of those cities. If anyone checked out a book on sects, Satanism,
Sex?
alchemy, the symbolism
A lot of people look
of
at books on
alchemy,
sex.
the Inquisition, torture, I would hear about it. Our good man Petit was a voracious reader.
What about the suicide?
Pauline told me that her father...
He had spent the entire day with an American collector. They made some good deals. The man was going to pay us a lot of money. We were going to renovate the store, do some traveling. When I woke up the next morning, he had hanged himself.
What really happened, Henry?
To gain his trust, I told him that I wanted to have first option to buy all the antiques he found. But when I tried to get information about the Order of the Flesh out of him, he said that he had abandoned the investigation years ago without turning anything up.
What about Choke?
What did he tell you about his relationship with Choke?
With you, you mean? It was you who set him on the trail of the Order of the Flesh. Probably thanks to some isolated flashback you had. But the flashbacks themselves made you crazy, unpredictable, egocentric, violent. You started to believe that you had lived in the time of the Inquisition, and you came to suspect that his daughter was a witch. Yes, John. You tried to kill your beloved Pauline. Aren't you happy to find out that we're not so different?
I'm different.
What have you done to me, Henry?
Everything imaginable. Can you be a little more specific?
At first, you only burned vagrants. Why did you start torturing them, using the techniques of the Order of the Flesh?
Because of you, John. When Doctor yesterday connected your scar with the Order, and I saw the acts of torture they practiced, I mistakenly believed that behind them I'd find the secret of immortality. You
I
made
don't
me
think
what I
so.
am, John, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
What happened after the day that you shot me in the back and Boris escaped from the warehouse?
The best period of my life. Imagine a boy with a cake you can never finish. A pervert with a girl who doesn't know how to keep her legs together. Or a psychopath with a victim that can be killed over and over again. But everything ends up getting old. I wanted to be like you, and I started to investigate.
That's when you found
How
out.
did it occur to you to hire me to investigate the Order of the Flesh?
Your flashbacks were what did it. I realized that you sometimes remembered things from your previous lives. I used to love to electrocute you, for example. One time in 10, you would remember earlier electrocutions. When Doctor yesterday stopped progressing and Petit refused to help me, I thought that your ability to remember your own past would be the best tool for reconstructing it. And it's worked out that way.
What an asshole.
Marcel screwed it up by making me drink mercury. That improved my ability to remember.
Just the opposite. If it weren't for that, we probably wouldn't be here today. Marcel was an excellent professional and a good friend. But make no mistake, I'm not reproaching you and the girl for killing him. I probably would have ended up killing him myself anyway.
Oh, so you're just psycho.
You've promised Cooper and Elaine that you'll share immortality with them.
And I will.
I'd like to remind you of a couple of things you said earlier.
Since he was no longer useful to me and he knew too much, I had to have him liquidated.
What good will Elaine be to you when you're immortal, Henry?
Marcel was an excellent professional and a good friend. But make no mistake, I'm not reproaching you and the girl for killing him. I probably would have ended up killing him myself anyway.
If you do this to all your friends, what's Cooper to think?
Yeah.
Henry.
Cooper.
Whoa.
Shit, John. What did they ever do to you?
At last, it's just you and me.
And the girl? Have you forgotten her that quickly? Will she remember?
You son of a bitch!
No!
Good God.
What the fuck?
Is this the price one has to pay for immortality?
What the fuck?
You'll pay for all this, Henry.
Don't threaten me, John. You're just one bullet away from being my slave again.
How do you feel now that you're immortal?
Peaceful. Serene. I want to start all over again with a clean slate.
Any idea how many bullets you have left, Henry?
Don't mess with me, John.
You have no bullets left, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna fucking bury you alive. Which of the three leading characters in this story will upset the balance? I'm being John. I don't care about these other two fucking people. Choke the vagrant. Miguel de Castro, son of the Duke of Fuentenegra and servant of Satan. John yesterday, the man of 1,000 deaths, takes action. What the fuck do I do? You find it comforting to know that you'll live again, but it doesn't erase the pain of having watched her die. When your chapter with Henry comes to a close, you'll get out of here with her. Where's Cooper? Oh, Cooper's down here. Samuel Cooper, the young pioneer. The cruel torturer. By mistake, you take him for dead. Your fake mother, another life twisted and cut short by Henry White. There's nothing else you can do for her. The brilliant volunteer. The millionaire psychopath. You can let him fall, but now he's immortal. How will you recognize him if he escapes from the well one day? So what the fuck do I do? The light of the flame falls directly on the blade of the weapon. Suddenly, you know what to do.
John, what are you doing?
Goodbye, Henry.
Welcome to eternity, Henry White.
What do we do now, John?
I don't want to remember anything else.
What about Cooper?
Pauline, is that you help me to forget.
What happened to Cooper? My God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was yesterday. Now, I'm sure you could probably play through up to that point and choose a different ending, like if you choose to be Henry or if you choose to be Cooper. But I grew too attached to John yesterday, so I had to finish out his story and see what would happen. I'm thinking, Henry, you just get the same thing happening to you. You get the mark in your hand and you fall to your death. But now we have Pauline. We get to live happily ever after. We don't have to worry about Henry hunting us down, at least not for a while. And if he does come for us, we will recognize him. He won't have his fortune behind him, but we'll still be able to recognize him. I hope you all enjoyed it. I did. It wasn't very long, like I said, like I promised. And it's just another point-and-click adventure. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Oh, shit. Cooper's alive.
Henry?